Man, I still don't know how to do the Dougie. I'm not even sure that that I've actually seen the Dougie done.
I'm yelling more than I'm singing, but...
Good.
Whatever that means.
I have no idea. Doing this a long time and I still have no idea what that means.
This week on Headline Country, Blake Shelton somehow found time in his busy schedule to release the best album of his career. Thompson Square promised to destroy the sophomore curse. Carrie Underwood takes number 17 to number 1. Plus, the return of the redneck woman, Gretchen Wilson, is back.
Hey everybody, we're Thompson Square.
And Headline Country starts right now.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Stormy Warren. Welcome to Headline Country. Well, I'm not sure how he pulled it off, but somehow, in between coaching his team on The Voice and prepping for his co-hosting gig at this year's ACM Awards, Blake Shelton managed to record the best-sounding album of his entire career. It's titled Based on a True Story and features the fast-rising first single, Sure Be Cool If You Did. Blake sat down with us for a short visit to talk about the new project.
Hanging on, you don't have to keep me falling like this, but it sure be cool if you did.
Well, if you're still trying to figure out when Blake Shelton had time to record a new studio album, you're not alone.
It's amazing how things can overlap, and they have for me the last 2 years. I've done 2 albums now, basically in my house in Los Angeles. I mean, we came here to cut tracks for Based on a True Story album and a lot of the tracks for my Christmas album, and then ended up singing them in my house in Los Angeles.
You can't shoot me down 'cause you've already knocked me dead.
It's the only way I really could have done it anyway with the schedule.
And it's a schedule that's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's how it's looking to me right now. I'm gonna have to drink a lot to get through this. It's album launch, which is 2 weeks worth of stuff. Then we go straight from that into hosting the ACMs. Then directly out of the ACMs, go to start filming The Voice, and we go live. And The Voice will take me on into, I think, June or something. And then I think in July we start the tour. So my birthday's in June. I think I want to have a birthday month instead of just a birthday day.
And now you're standing in the neon, looking like a high I wanna be on.
At a time in his career when the reigning entertainer and male vocalist of the year could have easily phoned one in, Shelton instead delivers what critics are already calling his best album to date. The 12-track collection, based on a true story, balances deep country emotion with Blake's irrefutable sense of humor, as evident on the catchy Boys Round Here.
Well, the boys round here, they're keeping it country. Ain't a damn one know how to do the Dougie. No, I'm not in Kentucky, but these girls round here, yep, they still love me.
Man, I still don't know how to do the Dougie. I'm not even sure that that I've actually seen the Dougie done, but I know that people do the Dougie. People have always said to me, you know, your personality is kind of this rowdy, crazy guy, and but your music, when they think about the songs, it's always, you know, these heartfelt, God gave me you. I mean, Austin, I got a lot of music like that we've had out, and I really wanted to, in making this album, to be sure that we got some fun stuff in there.
I was gonna keep it real, like chill, like only have a drink or two.
When I make albums, and this one's no different, I just listened for songs that I love, and some of the songs were songs that we found when we were finished with the Red River Blue album. We started listening immediately again, and a lot of times we'll cut the tracks instantly if we find something we love and just leave it on a shelf till it's time to start singing them.
Though you won't see Blake doing the Dougie anytime soon, you will be seeing him back on season 4 of NBC's hit singing competition, The Voice. And while being on the show has its definite perks, aka increased publicity, for example, Blake does admit there is one serious drawback to his TV fame.
You know, in order to do The Voice, which is very important to me, and also be a straight up touring record-making country singer, which is the most important thing to me, you kind of have to just give up having a life for most of the year. The cool thing is When I do get burnt out in LA or tired of doing television and I can go out and do some concerts, that is a break from that. And, you know, and being on stage is still, that's my passion.
Yeah, tomorrow can wait till tomorrow. It's all about tonight.
And it's the stage where Shelton says he plans to spend his summer, kicking off his 10 Times Crazier tour in July with Easton Corbin and Jana Kramer.
I've already made a set list for my shows that are going to happen this summer, and thrown in a bunch of new songs off the album. I don't know if it's a reality that we can get to all of them, but I'm just so pumped about this new record, and sure be cool if you did. It's just moving, you know, a lot faster than I ever dreamed it would, and I kind of want it to slow down a little bit. I don't want it to be one of those songs that comes and goes and it's like, I don't remember that song, when'd you have it out? It's like, oh no. The fear is that, you know, your songs take too long to get up the chart, and then one comes and it's that fast, nobody has time to hear it, but I'm not going to gripe about that too much.
Oh, one other thing you won't hear him griping about, his second consecutive ACM nomination for Entertainer of the Year.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't want to win. Hell, I want to win every one of them from now on. But luckily I snuck one in this last fall, and if that's the only one I ever get, it's one more than I ever thought I was going to get when I started this thing anyway.
Don't forget to catch Blake co-hosting with Luke Bryan on the 48th Annual ACM Awards, broadcasting live from the MGM and Orleans Resorts in Las Vegas, April 7th. Coming up, we'll catch up with ACM and CMA Duo of the Year, Thompson Square. Reigning CMA and ACM top duo Thompson Square rode the momentum of their monster hit, Are You Gonna Kiss Me or Not, all the way to the award show podiums. And now they're looking to repeat their win at this year's ACM Awards, thanks to the fastest rising single of their career, If I Didn't Have You. It's the first song from the husband and wife team's second album, titled Just Feels Good. Kiefer and Shauna aren't afraid of the dreaded sophomore album curse. In fact, they think this collection of tunes is an even better representation of who they are as a duo than their debut.
This life would kill me. This life would kill me if I didn't have you.
What we try to do on this record is just be even more honest about who we were and as people and as artists. And I think this is even a closer representation of kind of where we are in life, as well as, you know, professionally and privately. You could kind of sequence the whole album to where it's like first, you know, all the way up to when Shauna's dad passed away last year, you know. So, and we didn't mean for that to happen, but after all the songs were picked out and everything was kind of laid out, I started looking.
We're just excited to have new music. It's been, what, 2.5, 3 years since the first record came out, so it's just great to be able to go out and have new songs to sing.
And oh, it sounds a little fun. Didn't have no money, but we had us and a lot of love to hold on to. That's so me and you.
It literally talks about from the moment we met up until now, where we are in our career and in our marriage. And I wasn't there that day for that. You did a good job on it.
Well, I kind of had all the answers. A song like That's So Me and You, it was easy for me to write it because that was our life, you know, and how we met with the pool table and going through playing for tips and moving from Oklahoma and Alabama. And that's one of my favorite songs on the album just because it is so, I mean, it's just real, you know. I think fans can tell the difference if a song's real or it's being acted out. The whole album, I feel, is like that way, you know.
In this world that keeps on dragging me.
There's one in particular that's on the exclusive CD that's got 16 songs on it that we wrote for my dad. Actually, it's it's for my mom about my dad.
Inspired by the events
Yeah.
that took place.
And my dad's also singing on it. I had a cassette that I saved from when I was 4 years old of us singing a hymn.
Coming home.
And we kind of spliced it in there so it's a part of the song. You can hear me in the background, but I'm yelling more than I'm singing. But
She's going, coming home.
I can't believe that I hung on to it for so long. But yeah, it's.
We found it and we were like, oh, thank God we found something like this, you know. And it just like morphs out of the song that we wrote for him into that, you know. It's really cool.
Stars, would you drive my getaway car? Would you drive my getaway car?
Luke has allowed us to use like the entire thrust, the catwalk that goes out almost the whole length of the arena. And he's given us his lights and like, oh my gosh, we went from Legends Corner, little 10 by 10 stage to this.
It's just been so much fun, you know, and he's just a regular guy. I mean, he's just super, super nice. Everyone interacts and goes out and stuff if we have downtime, and it's just fun. It couldn't be a better situation.
He invited us to come out and sing with him in a portion of his show, which is a huge, you know, compliment to us, you know, that he's willing to let us come out there and sing with him.
It's just a big party.
Yeah.
Fun little bit of trivia about Kiefer and Shauna when they're not on the road on Luke Bryan's Dirt Road Diaries tour or taking care of their cute 2 puppies. You can find the couple rummaging through thrift stores. They say they're obsessed with finding treasures in somebody else's junk. We'll be right back. Still to come, Carrie Underwood takes her 2 black Cadillacs to the top of the charts. Plus new music news from the Pistol Annies.